Things never go how you plan them. That's how I would describe my 4 years of college, a time period that I'll never forget, meeting people I'll never forget. And I'm making this video almost as a little reflection for myself to relive those past 4 years. And it all started with my freshman year of college, a time period I'll never forget, not only because of the people that I met or the things that I did, but because for the first time the world was wide open. I had the opportunity to go try all these different things I never tried before, meet people from all around the world, and do things like I wanted to do them, even if they were evidently a little stupid. One of the things that I shot my shot at was dancing, and it was awesome because now I could actually go in the middle of the circle and dance, or just bust out a few moves. But during my sophomore year, it almost felt like everything was falling apart. I'd never been through one of these before, but I went through a breakup. And unfortunately, it hurt. It hurt so much I almost didn't even know what to do. I would just isolate in my room for hours. But that's when I found rap. Always loved rap and hip hop. But my freshman year of college, I was so busy meeting people and doing things that I basically abandoned it. But this time, I was so hurt I needed a therapeutic outlet, and thank God for rap, because if it wasn't for it, I don't know where I'd be. And it was so awesome, I started performing on campus.
Pushing the pedal, fuck I can't settle. I'm headed for what's not in sight. Ay, bro, moving so fast, they taking the back. Acquaintances coming and go.
And finally, I was out of bed. Thank God for rap, and meeting friends that I never thought I'd meet otherwise. Joining a frat, which was very unexpected, but allowed me to do some great things like DJ a party, meet people I still consider brother to this day, and probably my most and best accomplishment in college was giving a TEDx talk about a topic I love.
If you had bought 10 pairs of the Nike Air Yeezy 2 at time of release.
And just like that, I was catching my stride again. After 2 months of just laying in bed, I was meeting people, doing things I never thought that I would do before. But like any protagonist's career, there's always multiple struggles that lie ahead.
As the coronavirus pandemic spread.
Hundreds in China has now reached the United States.
Coronavirus exploding coast to coast.
COVID hit, and I was sent home again, and I had no idea what to do. Things were almost taking a turn for the worst. And to be honest, this is actually one of the best periods of my life because it forced me to do things that I would never do before, but in the moment I just didn't realize it. One of those things was finally getting fit. Achieving growth in your life means tackling challenges that have been the norm for your whole life. And one of those challenges for me was being chubby. I had always been chubby because I could never get myself to exercise or stay motivated to do it. But luckily for COVID, that changed my outlook on it. I started running. I started lifting. I started going to the gym in my free time, all because I had nothing to do. And what started as a motivating factor to look good turned into a habit fueled by a want for consistency, for purpose of getting better physically, and seeing myself make progress on a task over a long period of time, a long-term outlook. Fitness did all of those things for me. It's really hard to see a long-term plan when the results will come years down the line. But luckily through fitness, I learned that through consistency, great things can be achieved. This video was so monumental to me because beforehand I couldn't even squat the bar. And I was finally, through persistence and consistency, pushing some weight that I was proud of. That consistency through fitness gave me the confidence to start putting myself out there in ways that I would never have dreamed before. I had never, ever had the confidence to start putting myself out there because I was afraid of what other people would think about my music, about the things that I was posting. What if my content wasn't good? What if my gear isn't good enough? And all of those thoughts have prevented me my whole life from actively trying to pursue the dreams I had. What would have been the otherwise worst time of my life during COVID turned out to be one of the most pivotal moments of my life because I was finally putting myself out there and pursuing something I had long put off. I put songs out like Chicago, songs like Connections that I was so proud of that I would play for hours because suddenly I felt like I found myself and found my sound.
Like a tree when I'm on, yeah, I'm on, yeah, I'm feeling like the dawn. I'ma be here forever, I will never be gone. Whoa, young freestyler, young.
Looking back now, all those years leading up to my senior year were so pivotal and really allowed me to drill in the things I needed to accomplish during that last year. I consider my senior year to be the year I fully experienced college. The year where I got to finally get involved with my friends again, be really involved in my frat that I'd been cut off with the last year, which was an amazing experience being the president and really getting the chance to grow with the guys, going to the beach with my friends, traveling around, performing live music for people, which I just thought was amazing because I finally had the chance to showcase all the things I had been working on during COVID. Got the chance to even form my own band called Freddie and the Fangs with these four guys here, and we had some amazing concerts.
What's your first name, man? What's your last? That other guy, yeah, fucking last. This first time, gonna be your last, do the whole nine. We'll make it last. Play through the flake, pick. Waiting for more, know it's hard, but we need each other, know it's hard, yeah.
In addition to all the shows, I got the chance to travel around with my best friends. Went to Mardi Gras in New Orleans, went to San Francisco, went to New York City, my favorite city in the world. It was just breathtaking, honestly. And I got the chance to go to Chicago, which is where I currently reside. I think it was all those moments that when it was April 28th, April 29th, May 1st, those last few days of college, when the thought of graduating all became real. And the day that I celebrated graduation with my senior fraternity brothers was when it really hit me that this was all ending. And I look back now, looking at this footage fondly and with no other opinion than gratitude for the time that I had. All the good, all the bad, formulated the habits, the values, and everything else that I have as a person today. It's almost surreal because all these moments, all the people that I met, all the things that I learned made me into the person that I am today, as cliche as that sounds. It really cemented the pathway that I want to follow. Face right here basically summarizes it all. I don't really have many thoughts left to express, but man, those 4 years, I'll never have it back, but I wouldn't want to have it any other way. And I think the day that I walked across that stage was the day that my life changed forever because I could finally start doing the things I've been wanting to do my whole life. And looking forward, it's definitely one of the biggest challenges I think I'll face, starting a new world unstructured, but it's something I'm equally both nervous and excited about. Nervous about being away from all of my college friends and all the people that I met and school, but also extraordinarily excited for all of the amazing things that I know I can accomplish if I put in the work, and looking forward to maintaining the friendships that I made as well.
Would you like to be my last vlog?
Yes.
Catherine Lynn Fairbanks.
He's blogging.
Frederick Lynn Fong.
Till I cannot raise, if they all go up in flames, try to not regret a thing. Say, I don't regret a thing, yeah, yeah. I don't regret a thing, yeah, yeah. I don't. Cause if I did, yeah, I'd be running through the desert, swimming off the deep end, digging to the metal, living in a pretend, always in a defense from all of my.
Alright, so for those of you that have seen us play before, you probably will have never heard this one. Because this song is an original song called Chicago. And okay, so for this song, Chicago, how it works is later on you'll see we'll have a little element with you guys. But basically, have you guys ever met somebody in another city and you're like, oh my God, I just can't like forget them, and they just keep running through your mind? I don't know about y'all. I have. Okay, I have. I'm being vulnerable with you guys. All right, so you'll hear in the first words, I met you in Chicago. But yeah, I met you in Chicago. Let's go. If you guys have like any shows, we don't want we might. So if you guys have any shows, any clubs, we're here. All right. If you have a phone, hey, get the flashlight out. If you have a phone, flashlight out. Yeah, I met you in Chicago. Late night and every moment pour them bottles. They lie me now, they're waiting for the cargo. My life, where you at? Where you at? This time, yeah, I met you in Chicago. Late night and every moment pour them bottles. They lie me now, they're waiting for the cargo. My life, where you at? Where you at? This time, yeah, 352 where I'm from. 404 where I stay. 312 I met you. Since then ain't been the same. And these days I feel some way without you by my side. I promise you that one night wasn't just one night of a lie. Yeah, Lily City my venue. One day I'm gonna buy JetBlue. Have a jet be sent through. Mile high in that restroom. I am not your best dude. I know I'm your best dude. One knowing these signs, destiny knows women. Yeah, I met you in Chicago. Late night, every moment pour the bottles. I've been waiting for the call. Where you at? Where you at? Yeah, this time. Met you in Chicago. Every moment pour the bottles. I've been waiting for the call. Where you at? Where you at? This time. Double, I don't miss. See us how my kid. When I trip, I don't know a trick on the Uber list. Budapest, I don't know what you think. Are you at the bar drinking? Everybody top seeking. That box so easy. Trying connection was real. But somebody to stay in the day. What do I still think about you or not? Fucking alone, no one suffice. After the day, yeah, more than a still. Cream the crop, put on the pill. You'll see my life. In the phone, this feeling is right. Say, alright, this is how this portion is gonna work. Andrew's gonna play something, and we're gonna sing it back to him, alright? Let's do it again.